Liaoning folks, check out this video. We present the 2025 Miss Global China Pageant Liaoning champion, Zhang Qian. She's from our province. Congratulations to Liaoning, number 21, for winning the 2025 Global Miss China Grand Final in Hunan. This is from another province. Just to clarify, I'm not implying anything. I just want to ask, is a Miss Global Liaoning champion supposed to be the most beautiful person from our province? Of course, I don't mean to attack Miss Zhang. She is beautiful. But as for the champion, I can only say that Liaoning folks truly know. When money is involved, things get done. In response to the Liaoning champion, Zhang Qian, many netizens expressed confusion, feeling that her physique, attire, and stage presence were lacking compared to other contestants, so it seems to differ from the usual beauty standards. Many from Liaoning believe that her win must be due to strong connections and a powerful family background.
我就感觉她长得像王云，然后你看看她走道还挺像刘能的。
I feel like she looks like actress Wang Yun, and then when you watch her walk, she even resembles actor Liu Neng. Now, let's take a look at pictures of the runner-up and third-place winners and compare. It's widely acknowledged that the three northeastern provinces have the most beautiful women, so what happened here? Is there no one left in Shenyang? Why not pick a few with substance and good looks to go up for the competition? This doesn't make sense, and now Liaoning has no face left. Let's look at the champions from other provinces. Watch the videos. Let's just say Liaoning has plenty of beautiful women, and yet this is the winner we picked? Now, as for Xianxi, how did the judges pick their champion? Were they just out to have fun? It feels like a joke, honestly. I truly don't understand. Was it because their ancestors were virtuous or just rich? Have beauty standards really diverged so much now? Zhang Qian was born into a military family in Beijing, with ancestral roots in Liaoning. Her father is a retired soldier, her mother works in community culture, and her grandfather is a master of Manchu paper cutting, an intangible cultural heritage. She holds a master's degree from the Communication University of China, studied in the US, performed at the Chinese New Year Gala for Overseas Chinese, and interned at a Chicago government office. She also studied psychology at the Chinese Academy of Sciences. Such accomplishments are rare for someone from an ordinary background. Little public information exists beyond her military family ties. Critics compare her path to that of privileged children of Chinese Communist Party elites, who use domestic connections and resources to gain international brands and credentials. Many are upset that Zhang Qian, a Beijing native, represented Liaoning in the competition. Residents of Liaoning have expressed frustration, with some saying the event would not have happened without her, and others calling the selection process manipulated rather than based on merit.
听说最近有一个选美大赛，辽宁赛区的总冠军争议挺巨大呀。
I heard there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the Miss Liaoning competition recently. I heard that people are really upset about it, so I went online to check it out. Here we have the Liaoning champion, Zhang Qian. She's not bad looking. She has a good facial structure, full and rounded. If she becomes famous, she could be the perfect spokesperson for businesses like brick factories, lunchbox factories, semiconductor companies, TV manufacturers, or microwave companies. It'd be perfect. Then I thought, I'd give the organizing committee a little advice. Next time, can you find some judges with more discerning eyes? I mean, with this kind of appearance, she's not even close to being a global beauty queen. If the lady who sells vegetables downstairs in my building washed her face a bit, she would also... And by the way, I heard this champion is actually from Beijing. Why did she come to represent Liaoning? It's such a waste of her potential. If she's not suited for Liaoning, maybe she should try representing Jilin or Heilongjiang next time. I'm so frustrated by this that I even wrote a little poem. Her skin isn't fair, her beauty is not there. You can't even see her legs in those 6-inch pants. You want to know why she won? It's because it was a blind judge. First, the Miss Global China Liaoning champion, followed by the Miss World Best Body Award winner from Xianxi, has sparked intense discussions among Chinese people. After the Liaoning Miss Global Champion controversy, the winner of the Best Body Award from Xianxi also sparked heated discussion. Let's see what they have to say. Some are calling her a little calf. Others are saying she looks like a cannonball. The most outrageous comment was that we were selecting according to the standards of the Terracotta Warriors. Let's review. Best Body Award winner, Zhang Yuxi. Hello everyone, I'm contestant number 16 from Huxian. Welcome to Xi'an. The judges, come on, let's see them. If we're going to do this, we should do it properly. If we can't, then don't bother. What do out-of-town people think? If this is what Shaanxi's champion looks like, then what about the other girls from Shaanxi? Are they all going to be champions? So, what exactly are the standards for selecting them? The 2025 Global Miss China and Mrs. China Network Finals carries the theme Beauty and Women's Cultural Empowerment. International agencies organize the event, which broadcasts worldwide to more than 300 million viewers. Judges evaluate contestants on appearance, poise, talent, social responsibility, and cultural confidence to highlight the grace and strength of Eastern women and present the beauty of Chinese women in the modern era. Viewers must decide if the Liaoning winner meets those standards. Observers have revealed additional details about the competition's organization. Let's talk about Zhang Qian's suspected manipulation in the beauty contest. This is all just gossip, but listen to this. First, there's the issue of a residence registration. To participate, contestants need to be from Liaoning, either with local household registration or social insurance, but she had neither. However, a proof of ancestral origin is also accepted, so she obtained a proof of ancestral origin from a distant relative working in a street office in Dalian and got her qualification to compete. The proof was recorded at 2 a.m. Is the street neighborhood office still open at that time? The employee who processed the proof was just an intern student. As for the talent segment, the scoring criteria were not revealed until the stage was built. The judges used temporary pages to score, which meant contestants couldn't prepare accordingly. For example, Northeastern folk dance wasn't initially included in the scoring, but she was later given full marks, changing the course of the competition. Furthermore, the organizing committee raised the weight of cultural literacy to 40%, with physical appearance only counting for 30%. This wasn't disclosed beforehand, so it caught everyone by surprise. Zhang's facial features were also rated higher than other contestants. Former contestants have exposed an unspoken rule that if you pay 200,000 yuan, you can guarantee a top 3 finish. The fees were paid to a designated training agency under the guise of training and master courses, and the teachers were also judges. The event's execution company released the champion's facial feature contouring package the night of her victory. The sponsor, a Beijing-based cultural media company, has shareholders who are also on the judging panel with family ties. The sponsorship fee was received just 10 minutes before the winner was announced. 2 of the judges were aesthetic consultants hired directly by the sponsor, and they were paid on-site in cash. A professor from the Communication University of China revealed anonymously that his team opposed Zhang Qian's victory, citing her unsteady walk and uncontrolled expressions. Yet pressure from sponsors and the cultural department forced a compromise to favor cultural symbolism. The livestream replay shows judges signaling scores in advance, with reminders whispered before cards flipped. Such manipulated pageants have become profitable ventures for organizers in China. In the 2024 Xichang Liangshan Yi Traditional Beauty Contest, contestants reported finalists entering through back channels, absent from training but awarded prizes on stage. Spots remained vacant during preparation, then filled by winners on competition day. The 70th Miss World China Jiangsu Division listed sponsorship tiers 800,000 yuan for A level, 600,000 for B level, and 200,000 for C level, implying greater investment yields more exposure and higher odds of victory. One report claimed a champion could be secured for 100,000 yuan. In 2025, controversy over Miss Global China erupted first with the Liaoning winner, then the Shaanxi champion. Online, users quipped that Liaoning and Shaanxi has signed a mutual non-ridicule pact. After hearing about the non-ridicule treaty between Liaoning and Shaanxi, I thought this issue should have been resolved by now, but it didn't stop there, as now Sichuan has joined the mix, and the treaty has become a Liaoning, Shaanxi, Sichuan non-ridicule agreement. Just when I thought everything was settled and that's how things were going to be, this treaty has again evolved. It has expanded to include the entire South China region. If you don't know what South China refers to, you can search it up. I admit, I was too hasty in my judgment. My understanding of the world is too shallow. These pageant winners fail to meet public approval or judging standards. Protests from judges and contestants go ignored. Though presented as beauty contests, these events serve as arenas for financial and political influence. Beauty alone does not secure victory, but resources and connections do. Judges and viewers hold no authority, much like citizens lack electoral power in China. Some observers view this as an abuse of wealth and influence that damages society.
像这种现象就
This kind of behavior reflects a mindset that money and power are everything. With wealth and influence, people could do whatever they want, twist the facts, reverse the truth. In Chinese, we have a saying, pointing at deer and calling it a horse. This refers to the time during the Qing dynasty when the grand eunuch Zhao Gao wielded so much power that he could say anything and no one dared contradict him. He pointed to a deer and called it a horse, and anyone who disagreed with him would face consequences. The situation with Zhang Qian is similar. When you have power and money, you don't even need to pretend anymore. You don't need plastic surgery or makeup to create a beautiful person. You just say, I'm beautiful, and that's enough. This phenomenon of using power and wealth to do whatever you want isn't uncommon in our society. For example, Jia Guorong, the chairman of the Xibei Catering Group, once said, "We don't use pre-cooked dishes. Everything is made fresh." But when people went to the kitchen, they saw that almost all the dishes were pre-cooked. There's also the example of people claiming to be whatever gender they want, or claiming academic achievements and credentials that everyone knows are fake, yet they say it confidently without hesitation. This kind of power-driven behavior certainly harms society, and those who engage in it don't end up well. Power and money distort beauty pageants, mirroring imbalances in China's broader social values. These events should highlight aesthetics, talent, and character, yet wealth and influence rewrite the rules. Champions emerge not from merit, but from transactions. Fair judging becomes ceremonial, public input decorative, and opinion engineered. Beauty itself grows politicized and commodified, transforming contests into power plays. Eroded trust teaches that background trumps effort and connections outweigh ability. Citizens abandon faith and fairness, adopting cynicism. Everything is fixed. Core values warp. Pageants once promoted confidence and expression in women, but now prioritize resources over work or appearance. The youth learn that only leverage matters. Pageant fraud violates fairness and the social contract. Beauty, once evoking purity and hope, now fabricated for sale, collapses belief in goodness. Under authoritarian rule, contests like the 2025 Miss Global China favor funds and ties over talent. Similar patterns plague Chinese football with match fixing, corrupt officials, and gambling probes involving referees and clubs. In national events, hosts influence referee or athlete selection. In subjective sports like diving, scoring criteria stay secret. Powerful figures control contestants too. Former Jiangsu official Li Yunfeng traded authority for relationships, including with a Nanjing pageant winner. Evergrande Group formed an elite dance troupe of attractive women, accessible only to top executives. When power and profit prevail, morality and law serve as tools and fade. This erodes ethical foundations, leaving justice hollow. Breached boundaries fray society's fabric. Ancient China used beauty to teach morals. Today, ideology blinds, letting power define and exploit it for gain. Civilization requires beauty rooted in honesty, freedom, and human respect.